Hi Cancer, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. This is your monthly love prediction for the month of March 2020. So what's going to happen within your love life for the month of March? We've got the Morgan Greer Tarot, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, the True Love Reading cards, and we'll also be looking into the charms as well. So you have the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Fool in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Hierophant in reverse, Death, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups. So we'll look into the Oracle cards and the charms after we've looked at the tarot. So this Two of Swords energy, someone is needing to make a decision here, but they're burying their head in the sand. They're trying to turn their back on the need to make a decision, and not making a decision is actually making a decision in a way. So I feel there's someone who's not stepping up to you in terms of relationship. They're not committing, they're being wishy-washy, they're on the fence. For some of you it may be a long distance relationship, but not necessarily. The Two of Wands can mean that you're not together, but you're both thinking about each other from afar, is what I'm feeling. But with the Fool in reverse, someone isn't taking a leap of faith, someone isn't leaping off that balcony, because in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot it shows someone is on a balcony in the Two of Wands, but one of the wands is bolted to the wall. So they're feeling unhappy in their current circumstances, but they're feeling stuck in their current circumstances as well. So this person, whoever it is not taking a leap of faith over that balcony to create like a new beginning. They're just daydreaming about you from afar. I feel like it's left some of you in a place of confusion. You're like, should I stay and wait for this person, or should I move on? But I'm definitely feeling there's a sense of you getting fed up. In March, I feel as though you're going to walk away from this person, or maybe they've walked away from you, but you're definitely going to walk away from them as well as what I'm feeling. Because we have the Five of Cups. Something's going to happen where you're going to realize that this person's still going in circles. They're still not going to take a leap of faith. They're still, not changing. They may be communicating to you sometimes from afar, but there's definitely distance between you, and you feel as though they're keeping that distance there, and they're just trying to keep you at arm's length. But at the same time, this may have been someone that whenever you've tried to move away from them, they've kind of pulled you back in again. So, they kind of want you there, but they don't want the deeper commitment. And I feel like you're getting fed up. There's a mourning of the loss of this connection is what I'm feeling. For some of you, it may be a third-party situation. The circumstance that this other person is in may be that they're with someone else and they need to make a choice between two different people, but they're just not making that choice. It's like they've got one foot in your door and one foot in the other person's door. Or it doesn't necessarily have to mean they're with someone else, but it could be that they've got one foot in one door, in one direction in their life, which is opposed to the foot they have in the door in your direction. So something blocking them. They're not making a decision. It's almost like they're wanting to have both things at the same time, because they're afraid of upheaval. They're afraid of loss. So they may have been acting quite selfishly and expecting you to wait around, or expecting you to be the person on the side or something like that. And I feel like in March you're gonna be honest with yourself, and you're going to see that this person isn't going to change. They may have been saying that they're going to make this decision and saying they're going to change and saying they're going to commit to you, but something's going to happen, or you're just going to reach this realization. You're just going to get fed up and realize that their actions aren't meeting their words. And so I feel you're moving away from this person as a form of self-preservation. I feel some of you are going to start dating someone else, or you're going to, start dating to try and find someone else. So yeah, the Six of Swords, this is kind of you feeling really burnt out and you moving on. And you may, you're not happy about moving on, but you know that you have to. And it is going to be such a huge weight off your shoulders. 10 of Wands, it's like you're carrying around so many heavy burdens when you, maybe you were the one putting in most of the effort in this relationship. Maybe you felt like you were the one that was holding everything together. And it just became such a heavy burden, because I feel as though it was making you stagnate. It was blocking you from other opportunities in your life, because that 10 of Wands, this person can't see ahead because they're carrying so many heavy burdens. So a part of you doesn't want to move on, but you know that you have to. It's for your highest good, and a part of you will want to move on because you're getting fed up. You've had enough with this person just being wishy-washy and on the fence and not making a commitment and, leaving everything up in the air. You need someone that's going to be there for you and wants the same thing that you want. And so this is a month where you're really going to know and have your own self-worth. Create that self-worth. Know that you deserve the best. Have that self-love. So yeah, there's a commitment, even if you weren't in a committed relationship, maybe you had this idea that you were going to commit to this person, you're going to commit to trying to make it work. For some of you, it may be like you feel there's a soul connection here. You may feel that they're a soulmate because the Hierophant is very spiritual. You may, that may have contributed to you holding on to them for so long, but it's like you're going to break that contract. You're going to cut the ties, basically, and the death is the ending. You're going to use this skeeth, if that's how you pronounce it, to cut the ties. This is all about endings in order for new beginnings, endings and rebirth. So you're ending this cycle so you can have a new cycle. You're letting go of those burdens and wounds. And I feel like you're moving away from this person very rapidly, because you found balance within yourself. So you can walk away. With the Moon here, it's like, maybe for a long time you weren't being honest with yourself about this person. Maybe you were, pulling the wool over your own eyes, because maybe in a way you were feeling kind of uplifted when you were daydreaming about this person from afar as well. But with the 8 of Cups here, it's like that those subconscious fears of being honest with yourself have dissolved. This is you being honest with yourself. This is you facing your fears and walking away. So what do the Romance Angels Oracle cards say? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So what I'm getting from this combination is I feel that some of you have really been talking to your friends, or one friend in particular perhaps, and really been trying to be like, why isn't this person exploring this relationship? Why isn't this person coming forward and trying to make things work? Why isn't this person committing? Why isn't this person bothered about being with me? Why are they allowing us to still be apart? Why isn't this person exploring their romantic feelings with me? And, I feel like you've been discussing that quite a lot with a friend or a few friends. And the true love reading card says sexuality and resolving conflict. So you may have had a sexual relationship with this person. You know, this person may have been there for you when it came to sex, but they weren't there for you when it came to true commitment. With this resolving conflict, I'm actually feeling as though the conflict isn't being resolved, because I feel as though you've been sending them all this love, this empathy, compassion, understanding. You've been really patient with this person, and I feel like this person's still got their back turned to you. They're still like in that cave feeling sorry for themselves. They're still, you know, not focusing on you. They're not available for a healthy relationship. They're emotionally unavailable. So, and I feel like that's what you're getting fed up with, because it's not a balance, a give and take. So let's look into the charm. I'm seeing which one's come out here. Bullshit remover. Yeah, you're being honest with yourself. You may realise that this person's been bullshitting you if there's someone that's been giving you false promises and saying, oh yeah, we will have this commitment soon. I will work on the relationship. We'll be together. And, you know, it's never happening. So you're removing this bullshit from your life. What's this one? The cactus. So this is about, I have another cactus charm as well. So this obviously reminds me of that one. And that one on the cactus, it says, don't be a prick. But this one's got all the, you know, the cactus has all the spines, all the prickles. And the cactus survives in really harsh conditions. So I feel like this represents this person has been stubborn. They've got a lot of walls up. They're very defensive because they have had a difficult life, is what I'm feeling. But I feel like some of you may have got the brunt of their bad mood, or they may have pushed you away in really harsh ways. You felt hurt by this person. You feel like you can't get close to this person without getting hurt because they're not letting you in. What else do we have here? The wind up key. I feel as though what I'm picking up with this is, in order to keep this relationship going, you felt like you kept having to wind the key up. You kept having to turn the key. Like you were the one that had to keep putting the effort in just to keep it going. But as soon as you stop winding it, as soon as you stop putting the effort in, it just stops. It's like two people in a rowing boat. You're in the rowing boat and they are. And you realise that you're the only person that's rowing. And so you stop rowing to see if they start rowing instead, to keep the boat moving forward. But when you stop, they don't start rowing. So you're going nowhere. That's what I'm picking up with that. I love you and the locket. For some of you, this person has meant a great deal to you. You may have photos of them, which you've been looking at. Maybe for some of you, you even had a locket with a photo of them in it. You kept them close to your heart, is what I'm feeling. You're very sentimental about this. I do feel like you do have like a soul contract with this person. You may be soul family, but I feel the soul contract is that you're supposed to learn self-love from this, rather than it being you ending up together. This is like the Queen of Cups. I feel like you've been a very nurturing, giving person, but the time now is to give that love to yourself. And you are going to be doing that. You're graduating into that self-love, knowing your self-worth. The Singer sewing machine. So what I'm feeling is, and this won't resonate for everyone, but I feel as though some of you may have been doing like love spells on this person. Like you may have had some kind of binding spell where you put photos of yourself and this person in a locket or something like that, and you kept it close to your heart in the hopes that that would manifest the relationship. And you know, sewing is like binding two things together. You were trying to fix things, you were trying to patch things up, you were trying to mend the relationship. But I feel like they haven't been doing that equally. But within this connection, you've learned a lot of wisdom with this owl. You see things from a higher perspective now, and that's meaning that there's this growth within your connection with the flower. There's growth within you because of this experience you've had within this connection. The growth, this is like the spring. It's like a rebirth for you. I definitely feel you're moving in a new direction. And because you're going to be in a much higher vibration of self-love, then you're much more in alignment to attracting the right kind of person for you. Because when you love yourself, due to the law of attraction, that is when you attract someone who's going to love you as much as you love yourself. And I feel like March is going to be a very significant month in terms of learning that self-love. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications. And that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other readings. I have lots of pick a card readings on my channel, all about love, all about how this person feels and what's going to happen within your connection and what's going to happen in your love life in general and all things like that. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.